everyone. Today I am going to look at the Southern Living Ready for Fall issue. 77 ways to welcome our favorite season. And you can see I redid my little craft corner, which is not really a craft corner now. I don't do many crafts here, but now it's more my video corner. Anyway, I just thought it'd be nice to change it up a little bit for the seasons. So let's see. This actually came out a couple weeks ago, I think, but I wanted to save it for fall season. Excuse me. I love fall except for Halloween. I do not like Halloween because of the decorations. I don't like the creepy crawlies and the ghouls and all that stuff. But I love everything else about fall. This is Charleston. It looks like such a beautiful place. I have not been. Let's see. These are all advertisements so far, even though it looks editorial. But it's an advertisement for Sherwin-Williams paint. I love that wood paneling. It's really nice. Once again, I'm thinking of everybody affected by the storms in the east. Really praying for you. Hoping you're all okay and your relatives and loved ones. It's kind of pretty. Look at the land outside. It's just a beautiful view. It's so serene. Let's look at the table of contents. We've got fall decorating, how to enjoy pears, migrations of butterflies, Southern Maker, the grapevine, before and after, the mudroom, the grumpy gardener, the South Hidden Gems, Fayetteville, Arkansas. And then for the kitchen, we've got hospitality, supper time, over easy, the welcome table, shindigs, and cooking school. Oh, they got a little book recommended book section, Love and Whiskey. What is that about? Is it a novel? Let's see. Love and Whiskey. It's the remarkable true story of Jack Daniel, his master distiller Nearest Green, and the improbable rise of Uncle Nearest. That is a long subtitle. So if you're interested in whiskey, you might like that book. By the way, aren't these cute? They're little crocheted or little knitted pumpkins. Fall colors. I did not make them, but I found a pattern where you can make them and it doesn't look too hard. I think I might try making some myself. If you want to make something, just look under knitted pumpkins and you'll probably find the same pattern I found. So cute. I also have a little owl a friend gave me when she came back from, I think it's from Germany. Little wood laser cut owl. wooden. I don't know what they're called. And I don't know if you've ever seen these. They're from Egypt. They're called, I think they're called tear bottles. And the story goes that when men would go off, like to war or whatever, the women at home, they would cry because they missed them, and they kept their tears in the little bottles. And it was something like, I don't know, maybe it would help them come home safely. Some kind of superstition like that. But they're just so pretty and dainty. And my husband gave me these quite a number of years ago. You could also keep perfume in them if you want. Maybe they're meant to be perfume bottles because they have this kind of a dropper. I don't remember, it's been so long since I've had them. But you can get like all different shapes and colors, but they're just so delicate, and they've got the gold, little gold trim, really sweet. And since I'm doing show and tell, I have a friend, she was a co-worker, now she's retired, but she's from Sri Lanka, and one of her trips she brought me back this, just they revere the elephants there. It's neat, the little mirrored pieces. Anyway, I just kind of brought out different things that I thought might be nice. And this is beautiful vase. It was a wedding present. It's etched glass and gold trim. I don't have any flowers in it yet, but I will. And I've got cute little carrots. Carrots are not necessarily autumn. Are they? I don't know. Probably summer. But my mom gave me this candle a long time ago. I never lit it, but it has a cute little raffia tie. It's sweet. But it went with the orange kind of theme. Sorry. I also might as well show you this candle my sister just gave me. It's a soy candle, but the interesting thing is it has a wooden wick, real wood, and I don't know if they soaked it in wax or how it works, but it burns like a regular wick, but it makes a little crackly sound. The next time I make a video in the evening or when it's dark, I'll light these candles. Oh, wood and amber scented soy wax blend candle by threshold. Oh, this is the warnings. Okay. Anyway, that's that. And this is I think this was my grandmother's. It's not a relative or anything. It's just a Shasta. Sorry, that's Shasta. Just trying to fluff up the rug there. It's velvet and this old frame. Somebody's relative. This is probably definitely over 100 years old. Sorry about that. Something in my throat. Alright, back to the magazine. Fall decorating. Got lots of squash, pumpkins, and different kinds of winter squashes. Pears. 2 savory ways to enjoy pears. This is like a pear gorgonzola flatbread and caramelized pears. Butterflies. Monarchs make big 2,800-mile migration. It's amazing to think about. They're so tiny. I see them in our backyard once in a while. Let's see. Texas factory. Oh, cast iron. I do not have a cast iron pan. My mom had one she loved. I don't know where it went. I do have a cast iron griddle for stove, just like you put on the stove. You can I just noticed cobwebs over on the blinds because the sun's hitting it. Just gotta clean that. There's a cookbook. Savoring the South. It's called Our South. Black Food Through My Lens. And here's some books on Louisiana cooking. The Rofignac, iconic New Orleans cocktails. An extra special Vietnamese cookbook. Doc Bia, don't know how to pronounce that. And Bayou, feasting through the seasons of the Cajun life. So here's their cookbook feature. Texas Ranch revamp. It's kind of cool the way they have the bookcases go on the side and across the top. Look at that giant burlwood coffee table. Before and after. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the before, kind of dark and plain, and here's the after. They lightened it up, put some white tiles, redid the cabinets. Bedrooms. See, every time I see something like that, I just go gaga, because imagine living there where you had that view out your window. This is some kind of bay or inlet or something. Where is this? Oh, this is an ad for Pella windows, so they don't say where it is. Yeah, you can buy the windows, but you're not going to get a view like that. That's the magic of advertising. Say, buy our beautiful windows, and suddenly you feel like you live in a place like that. Right. Charleston, celebrate the holiday season. Okay. Pink dress. Pink. This is about the South, remarkable vistas, You can see up to 50 miles from the Foothills Parkway, with the Smoky Mountains to the east and the Cumberland Mountains to the west of the road. This lesser-known drive offers the most breathtaking views in the Smoky Mountains. Do you think the Smoky Mountains are called that because they had a lot of fires and they were always smoky? Or are they called that because they look like smoke because they're bluish gray? Or some other reason? Here, of course, it's autumn colors. Everything's orange and deep burgundies, greens, yellows, browns, fiery reds. Long weekend in Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas college town is easy to love and hard to leave. That's a pretty fancy entry gate there. I really don't know the South at all. I think I mentioned that before, except for Florida and Atlanta. I love these stately old buildings. This is a Greek theater for concerts and other events on campus. University of Arkansas at Fayetteville campus. Favorites are Saugus Mill District. What is this? The family place. When it came time for a young Georgia couple to make an 1800s farmhouse their own, they took it apart piece by piece, then rebuilt it into a home ready to welcome the next generation. That's a pretty beautiful place there. I've always known we wanted to do something with the place, says Jess McNeil. Because she's wearing a long prairie style olive green dress. She's the 6th generation to live in this Georgia farmhouse, and it's called America's Georgia. It's a 200-year-old house. So they actually, did they move it or just rebuild it? They just rebuilt it in the same location. Wow, piece by piece. That's amazing. There's a grand fireplace. Look at that big wooden mantle. Painting of the house. This is the lovely dining room. No wonder they kept the location. Look at the land they have there. This is the living room again. I love those lines there. Or shades, I should say. It's very beigey. The house is kind of beiges and browns. I think I like a little more color. Just a little bit. Let's see, Butler's Pantry. here's the primary bath and kind of sitting room here. Bedroom, it's dark green walls. Guess that's the end. Now we are into root vegetables. Root vegetables, how many can you name? Let's see, parsnips. Looks like a sweet potato, rutabaga, or rutabagas, maybe. Regular white potato. These are those little onions, shallots. Beets, we've got what, golden beets and purple beets, more shallots. If you're not a big beet fan, try golden beets sometime because they're a totally different flavor. They're much milder. They're really good. I actually love golden beets. It's different kinds of carrots. There's purple carrots and orange carrots, and more not rutabagas, there's another word. Parsnips, rutabagas, and I'm forgetting one of these root vegetables. Oh, duh, it says it right here. Beets, parsnips, sweet potatoes, carrots. These are the parsnips. I like parsnips too. They're very mild and sweet. They don't mention those. This looks good. You can marinate them with a kind of a honey glaze and then roast them. Yum, yum, yum. Cider glazed rainbow carrots. Simmered until thick and syrupy, apple cider complements these vibrant carrots with a hint of tartness. The veggies can be boiled, cooled, and refrigerated 2 days ahead of time. Finish them in a skillet with brown butter and cider glaze. This is a double beet salad with honey Dijon vinaigrette. Oh wow. Creamy root vegetable soup with brown butter pecans. Oh my goodness. This has sweet potatoes, rutabagas, and parsnips. Cheesy turnip gratin. That looks yummy. Here for all the recipes. Oh, here's the little identification guide. Okay. Parsnips, carrots, H. H is turnips, that's what I was forgetting. Turnips, rutabagas. Turnips, rutabagas. Beets, garlic, of course, sweet potato, carrots, and that's everything. Sweet potatoes, golden beets, red beets, rutabagas, turnips, parsnips. So there they are. There's more, but those are most commonly ones that you would see. Virginia pastoral, beautiful open country. Little horse there. Middleburg, Virginia. Some pictures. So this is good if you want to travel to the south. It gives you a lot of ideas for places to eat, places to stay, different shops, restaurants, historical sites, resorts. Apparently there's a lot of We don't have dillards here in the West, but I'm not sure how much of the country has dillards. Is it just the South? Is it all of the East? Is it the Midwest? Let me know if you know. Well, these look good. They're kind of like cinnamon rolls, but these are apples. Apple stuffed rolls. Apple cinnamon rolls. There they are. Yum, yum, yum. I think in the last video we had ones like these, except for they were orange rolls. I'm not sure if that was also in the Southern Living or not, or maybe it was in the Country Living. It's really fun to bake. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. You might get some flops, but they usually taste good anyway, even if they flop. I wouldn't start with something like this though, if you haven't baked at all. Start with like a quick bread, you know. That's probably the most successful for a beginner to try, like banana bread or like a muffin, something like that. White chili rice soup, smoky green stew, buttermilk cornbread, and vegetable soup. Yum, yum, yum. Soups are great for fall and winter, of course. I like making them in crock pots. Croissant sandwiches. Now that's a neat idea. Use looks like roasted red peppers, cheddar cheese, arugula. Smoked paprika, potato chips. Make your own potato chips. I've tried doing that. It's a lot of work, but it's kind of fun. Gruyere fondue with mustard glazed pretzel bites. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Make your own fondue with Gruyere cheese, Riesling, wine, garlic, brandy, lemon juice. And there's actually, wait, mustard glazed pretzel bite. Oh, you don't make them. You buy frozen soft pretzel bites, and then you glaze them with honey and Dijon mustard. Toss them. Whoops. It seems like they have to be all wet and sticky though. I don't quite get that. Toss in a medium bowl until combined. Sprinkle with salt. Interesting. Maybe it absorbs it. Here is a little cooking visual steps if you're making apple cinnamon buns. There's your dough, your filling, rolling and slicing. Yummy, yummy. See, just simple steps. Southern Journal, dear Colonel Sanders. They always have a little sort of amusing piece at the end. M&M's for Halloween. Do you get trick-or-treaters where you live? We get some, not a lot. Maybe not more than 12 or 15 kids the whole night. That's the front of that house in Georgia. I don't think we saw a good picture of that. That looks like a lab, maybe. Golden lab, not sure. It's a pretty house. So that is the fall issue. I hope that you got some inspiration somewhere to like make maybe make a new recipe, or do a little decorating, even something simple like get yourself some little pumpkins, or the little pumpkins they sell in the supermarket, those little 4-inch ones. Put some of those around, a nice piece of fabric in a different color, or you do some nice fall outdoor activities. Buy yourself a beautiful new sweater. Paint something. Just celebrate the season, I guess. I kind of want to try this pear and gorgonzola flatbread. I love flatbreads. Peachy pink pumpkin brings softness to